وعلى آله وصحبه وله. All praise and thanks are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Peace and blessing of Allah be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Welcome everyone to our weekly Kahoot quiz competition. Today, July the 3rd, 2020. The pin number for today's game is on the screen for those of us who are with us on Zoom, and those who are joining us through Facebook or Ma's YouTube page. This is being broadcasted live on both of those channels, the Facebook as well as YouTube. Pin number is 3594086. Again, 3594086. And if you are planning to join us on Zoom, the Zoom meeting ID number is as follows: 989-773-09916. I repeat, the meeting Zoom ID number is 989-773-09916. And again, today's Kahoot game pin number is 3594086. We will be starting in a couple of minutes. Just waiting for more people to join, inshallah ta'ala. So make sure that you're logging into kahoot.it with your first and last name, and then you enter the pin number that is on the screen, 3594086, and we will be starting in a couple of minutes. Keep in mind that we will be having 11 questions as we did last week. 2 will be true and false questions, and the rest will be multiple choice, and there will be a couple of questions with multiple correct answers. Let's see how this will go. And remember always the rule or the game, the way that the game goes is that the faster you answer, or the faster you submit your answer, the higher your score is. And if a question is a multiple select question, that means that there is more than one correct answer. I will not tell you how many correct answers are there, but there's more than one correct answer, so you need to select as many correct answers as you think they are as fast as you can. Okay. I think that's about it. And inshallah ta'ala, we will be starting now. In a second, inshallah ta'ala. So once again, I welcome everyone, inshallah ta'ala. Let's start the game. I think 7:05. We can start the game right now, inshallah ta'ala. We have about 21 people. Of course, not as crowded as it used to be in Ramadan, and perhaps because there are no set prizes right now. Inshallah ta'ala, soon we will get back to that, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, we will be starting right now. 3, 2, 1, and we will start. Question number 1. The companion, the Sahabi, who lost his arms in the Battle of Mu'tah and was martyred, was given the title of At-Tayyar, which means the pilot. Who is that? Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, Ali ibn Abi Talib, Abdullah ibn Haritha, or Usama ibn Zayd. Again, which companion of the Prophet ﷺ lost his arms, both arms, in the Battle of Mu'tah in the 10th year and was martyred, and he was given the title of At-Tayyar, which means the pilot? Very good. The correct answer is Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, which is chosen by the majority. And the reason why the Prophet ﷺ gave the Sahabi, who was also his cousin, by the way, he was the brother of Ali ibn Abi Talib. It was because when the news came that Ja'far radiallahu anhu was martyred and he lost his two arms, Angel Gabriel or Jibril alayhi salam informed the Prophet ﷺ that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted Ja'far ibn Abi Talib two wings with which he will be flying in Jannah, in paradise, to replace his two arms that he lost in the battle. SubhanAllah. Okay. Marwa Aloush is on top right now, and now we will go to our next question. And Muayyad Aloush, followed by Aisha. So we see, mashallah, the Aloush's are Aloush family. Okay, our next question. Question number 2 is multi-select. So there is more than one correct answer. Uni-hemispheric is sleeping with one eye open. Which one of the following animals do that? Which one of the following animals sleep with one eye open? There are more than one correct answer. Are they the penguins, the bottlenose dolphins, South American sea lions, Arabian camels? Which one of the following animals sleep with one eye open? So as we can see that some chose the Arabian camel, which is not the correct answer. All these animals, and the interesting thing is that the penguins actually not only sleep with their with one eye open, but in fact they sleep standing up. Some changes. Aisha Mirza moved to the top, second place. Marwa is still holding to the top spot. And then we have Abdullah Mirza, and then we have that emoji, which I don't know who it is. Yusuf Mirza. Then we have Afrah Rahman. She's the highest climber today. Our next question, question number 3. Name this animal. So you will see a picture in the form of puzzle. And which animal is it? Is it the South American sea lion, Amazonian manatees, walrus, or the beluga whale? Time's almost up. The correct answer is the Amazonian manatees. A lot of people mix this animal with walrus and also the sea lion. In Arabic, Amazonian manatees is simply Kharoof al-Bahar. Aloush lost her spot, and we see that Abdullah Mirza now on top with 5 marks difference only from his sister Aisha Mirza, followed by the emoji person, and then Baba, I don't know who that is, and then Yunus Mirza. Okay, our next question. Question number 4. These are the measurements of the official FIFA soccer goal. Height times width. Is it 6 feet? So the question is how wide and how, what is the height of the goal of the soccer game, the official soccer game, and what is the width of it? Is it 6 by 20 feet, or is it 8 by 24 feet, or 8 by 16 feet, or 8 by 20 feet? SubhanAllah, only 5 people got it right. Probably those are the one who play soccer, and the majority got this wrong, unfortunately. So the accurate or the official measurement of the FIFA soccer goal is 8 feet by 24 feet. 8 feet is the height and 24 is the width. That's a very huge goal. So if you want to be a goalkeeper, you gotta be very flexible and you know how to jump. Aisha Mirza now claimed the top. Abdullah Mirza lost his spot. I think he made a mistake. And Baba is in the second place now. Googly moved to the fifth place. Interesting names I see here. And Sarah Hassin is the highest climber, 6 places. Okay, next question, question 5. True or false? The first Canada Day was celebrated on July 4th of 1867. True or false? Let's see how many people will get this right. First Canada Day was celebrated on July 4th, 1867. Ten people got it wrong. Canada Day is celebrated on July 1st, not 4th. That is the American Independence Day. It's celebrated on July 4th, but Canada Day is July 1st. So that was a tricky question. Our next question is, or the standing. So Googly moved up to the 3rd spot. Khadija Mirza and Marwa Alush moved to the 4th and 5th. Aisha Mirza is has a streak of 5 correct answers in a row, mashallah. And she's holding tightly to the top spot. Next question, question number 6. It's a multi-select, so more than one correct answer. Which countries in this list have dollar as their national currency? Hong Kong, Liberia, Jamaica, Northern Ireland. So mark all the countries that dollar is their national currency. Of course, you don't see Canada and United States of America here, because those are obvious. So which one of these countries on the screen? Hong Kong, Liberia, Jamaica, and Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland is wrong, and I see 7 people chose that. Northern Ireland is pound. The sterling pound is there. So the correct answers are Hong Kong, Liberia, and Jamaica, to the surprise of many. Fiji also is one of those countries. It's not listed here. And Singapore also. Very surprising. A little bit of change. Sarah Hassini now moved to the 5th place. And then Baba has the highest answers streak of 6. So, okay, question number 7. Again, multi-select. The planet, it's one answer, sorry. This planet has the slowest rotation, 243 Earth days to rotate on its axis. 1 solar day on it equals 117 Earth days. Wow. Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, or Mars? Which planet has the slowest rotation of all the planets? And 1 solar day on it equals 117 Earth days. So in other words, the majority got wrong. It's Venus. It's Venus. So in other words, 1 day on Venus, planet Venus, equals 117 days on Earth. That's how slow Venus rotates on its axis. SubhanAllah. No change. Looks like the majority got it wrong, and I don't see any changes. Zahra is the highest climber, 5 places. Our next question, number 8. This is how many time zones Canada has. 3 time zones, 4 time zones, 5 time zones, and 6 time zones. What's the correct answers? How many time zones Canada has? 3 time zones, or 4, or 5, or 6? Very good. Correct answer is 6 time zones. That's the Newfoundland time zone, and then the Atlantic time zone. Then we have the Eastern Standard Time Zone, and then we have the Central, the Mountain, and then the Pacific. Did I forget any? Okay, no changes. And Afsara Khan now is the highest climber. Let's move to our question number 9. With 202,080 kilometers long coastline, this country has the biggest coastline of any country in the world. Which country is that? Canada, Russia, Indonesia, Greenland. Which country has the longest or the biggest coastline of any country in the world? It is Canada. It's not Russia. The next one is Indonesia, actually. And Russia, I believe it's the 3rd or the 4th. Canada is the country that has the pretty much east, west, and north. If you measure it, so from 3 sides, and they're long. And Indonesia is the second because it consists of 3,000 islands. Okay, let's see if there's any changes. A little bit. Hassini lost her spot, and Abdullah Mirza moved to the top, to the 5th place. So our next question, which is question number 10. The big prize for the National Hockey League, NHL, is called the Grey Cup. Is that true or false? The big prize for the trophy of the National Hockey League, the NHL, is called the Grey Cup. Is that true or false? The majority got wrong. Just because it looks gray, it's not called the Grey Cup. It's called the Stanley Cup. The prize of the NFL, which is the National Football League, or the North American Football League, it's called the Grey Cup. For the hockey, for the National Hockey League, it's called the Stanley Cup, not the Grey Cup. No changes. It looks like the majority got wrong. Raida Khan is the highest climber. So this is, I believe, our last question of the day, and it's a difficult one. Question number 11. This is the longest and the strongest bone in your body. Which one is that? The carpals, the femur, the pelvis, or the tibia? Which bone is the longest and the strongest bone in your body? Is it the carpals, the femur, the pelvis, or the tibia? The correct answer is the femur, and the majority got it right. And by the way, the femur is the thigh bone, and the carpal is the wrist bone, and the pelvis, as we know, it's the hip bone, and the tibia is the shin bone, where you put your shin guard. Okay, let's see the podium. 3rd place goes to Googly. God knows who that is. Baba is the 2nd place, and seems that Aisha Mirza, yes, Aisha Mirza is the top winner, followed by Khadija and Abdullah Mirza. Congratulations. And I hope that you enjoyed your time with us today and you learned something beneficial. And I look forward to seeing everyone, inshallah ta'ala, next Friday, again at 7 p.m. Thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good weekend. And thank you for joining. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.